Alright, everybody. Welcome to this morning's stream. We're gonna hop into some Deadside today. It's a game that I've been playing a lot recently. It's a survival-based game, base building, open world survival type game, where you fight AI bots, run around, collect weapons, food, ammunition, and build a base. So it's a more arcadey feel. It's similar to sorry, I just woke up, my brain's not working right. It's more arcadey style of Daisy without the zombies. So, but they just had a major update. They added some new map locations, some new cities, and some minor updates to a couple quality of life type things, if I remember correct. Then they also they also did a wipe, so you lose everything. So, we're starting from scratch. So let's see how this is going to go now. So it was just a base wipe, so I kept a couple guns at least. That was nice.
А я слышал, подстрелили тебя. Рад
So it wasn't
видеть.
a complete wipe. It was just a base wipe. So my base is gone. All the stuff I had in my base is gone. But I still have my VSD, my M4, my 5.7 pistol, and then a few odds and ends. So that's nice. I had a pistol for that in the base, which sucks, but yeah. So I still got some food, still got some stuff. There are 5 people on this one. Nice. Let's see who's on. Come on, game. It's not letting me shift tab. Oh, there it is. Ooh, right. A few players. No, nobody that I recognize from playing on the server before, but that's fine. So, this is my axe. I don't find an axe. My first priority is I'm going to start building my base again. So I have a spot that I love building my base at. And that spot is right over here. Right here, there's a campsite. There's ducks that spawn along here. And then there's a loot spot here that spawns a bot. And there's a loot spot here that spawns a box. And then in that camp, there's also a box spawn as well. So it's a really nice place for a lot of quick loot. And there's also a box that spawns right up there, but looks like it's not going to spawn today. Oh, and there's also a boat spawn right here, a boat spawn over here. So it's a really nice base location for looting boats. Let's stop in this bush and show you all something else on the map real quick. So, like I was saying, they did a new update. This whole area down here is brand new. This is a large city down here called Kamensk. So this is all brand new. It's the largest city in the game. So it's going to be a lot of people exploring that. There's going to be a lot of PvP down there. I will eventually make my way down there, but I want to get my base set up first and get some blocks on it, so that way I can store my good stuff right away, and I'll try to loot up some AK mods and Mosins for my carry, so I don't lose my good weapons right away. The other nice thing about building your base up north is not a lot of people come up here, but you still get enough to have some fun. So it's really nice that way. They had a minor update and they added a whole bunch of guardrail and a whole bunch of other stuff to the game. It made it more aesthetically pleasing. So that was nice. We'll stuff roll up to where I like to build my base at. There's that camp that I was talking about. Pray that I don't have the hammer anymore. This is my base. Is that noise? That was just one of the new deer in the game running away. Vodka. Oh, fried roe deer meat. That's new. Some roe. No pockets today. Ooh, they have new fish in the game. That's nice. Box was spawned on that dock right there somewhere. right there, a box will spawn. And then weapons will spawn right here, as well as medication and other small loot items. And in that tent, that gray wall tent that I was looking into earlier, in the middle of that camp, a boat will spawn there. Alright. I don't have my hammer, so I can't build that. Alright. I didn't see an axe on that picnic table. So I'm going to have to go back to the trader. I think I still have, not on me, but I should have a whole bunch of money in the trader itself. Double check. The axe will sometimes spawn right there. And this is the tent I was talking about that will have a box in it. It'll spawn in that back corner over there. No boat there. There's going to be a boat on this other side. I don't want to have to run all the way back again. I realized I was just talking with my microphone off. So y'all didn't hear a single thing I just said, but I was just going through what sorry, my allergies is killing me this morning. I was just showing what a basic roaming patrol will have on them. So this guy will have... Oh no, I do have a hammer. Good. I placed it in here. That's nice. S85. They'll have those type of weapons on them. I got the money, so let's go ahead and buy the axe. And by chance, anybody leave? No, nobody left anything here. I guess I should explain the trader a little bit more. When you're in the trader, you are inside this green circle, green-yellow circle. This is a safe zone. You can't shoot anybody in here. You can't be shot in here. The AI bots don't even know you're in there when they're standing right next to you. They'll walk right up to it on that road and then turn around. And you can shoot at them and then hop out of the safe zone, shoot at them, hop back in the safe zone, and they don't even know where you're at. It's interesting. This guy will sell you food and medicine, bandages, stuff like that, along with your basic tools, base locks and plastic lighters, duct tape, knives, everything you, if you want to spend the money on, everything you're going to need. And actually, I'm going to need some nails. Probably not that many because they redid how many nails you actually need to build in this game, which is nice. But and this guy over here, he'll sell you your ammos, your weapons, all your different needs. So here's sort of your basic guns. There's some that they don't have, but like he doesn't sell you the 50 cal, and he doesn't sell you the semi-automatic shotgun. But he'll sell you the Mosins, he'll sell you all the AKs. So this is the gun that I want to get for running around, the AK mod. You'll find these on random patrols sometimes. You'll find them on the escort missions that pop up. Ooh, this is the first time I've seen actually saw the PP3000. That's nice to see. Oh, and the 1911. Oh, and the Beretta. Yeah, he's selling more weapons now. That's nice. I just realized that. Well, that's nice to see. So I could buy that pistol to go with the silencer that I have, but I don't want to. Let's go ahead and stack everything. Make sure everything's as compact as it can be before I get moving. Let me buy... Oh, and then for equipment, you know, you can buy all your clothes here. I got the ghillie suits on. I like them. They have, I don't know, they're just aesthetically pleasing. They have the same as the military pants and the Gorka pants. They have the same storage capacity. But then I have the tactical vest and the stalker backpack. So if you guys want to just hop in and buy these, this is how much it costs for them. So the vest is not that bad, really, for how much storage you get for it. But the Stalker backpack is expensive. You got to do a lot of looting before you can get to that. And then finally, he'll sell modifications for your firearms. So he'll sell you your basic hunter scope. He'll sell you your red dots and some underbarrel flashlights. I recommend the LED barrel flashlight. Casts a brighter, bigger beam. So that being said, I only have the tactical barrel light on that one. But I'll find one and I'll put it on there. Ooh, heli crash no longer available. That means I got somebody up here by me. So there's just a heli crash up there if I remember correct. So I'll have to be a little more wary on my trip back. But I got my nails, I got hammer, and I got fire axe. I'm going to stop by this guy and sell him this medicine that I picked up. Oh, I can sell him a full perch for 3,000. Either it's really rare to find them, or... But I will gladly sell you a fish for $3,000. So, let's make our way back to where I want to build my base. Yeah, that sounds a lot better now that I got my mic actually in front of my mouth. I'm going to stay more in tree line now. It's a little bit longer route back to my base, but I don't know. Let's risk it. Sorry if you guys hear some popping. That's me turning my mic off if I have to sneeze or cough. I don't want you all to have to go through all that. Hear all that. So I don't know if I'll ever do any like beginner guides or anything like that on this game, because there is one gentleman I'd rather direct you to who does a really good job at those and has some really nice ones out, and his YouTube channel is Loaf. He also has his own dedicated server that you can join. It's Loaf's Bakery. And he gives all of those. He'll give you your gameplay. He'll do all your how-tos, your base building tips, your loot locations. And yeah, he's the one to go to watch for that type of stuff. Quick little scout of the camp before I go in, just in case someone's in there. Hope no one's trying to make their home in the place where I want to make my home. A buddy of mine and I, we jumped into a server to try a different server out. we go to build our base, and someone's already there. Like, So, it's the first time we've ever seen anybody else build up here. Pistol, burnt food, fried duck meat, big plastic water bottle. I will grab that. I will disassemble the gun so nobody can use it against me. I will pick up the tarp. Pick up some more rope. Don't need that. I'll grab the duck meat. Grab some free logs. Alright. We got some boat spawn down there now, right? Nope. Alright, well, let's get this land marker down. So I can start building my base. Start with. Oh wait, I need to start with. Ow, come on. Scaffold. Alright. So let's pop the axe. That inventory. We'll start wailing on a tree. This is the boring part of the game. Cutting down trees. For every 2 swings you get 1 log. So, gonna sit here and hack away at it for a little bit. My goal is to build a room and a storage container. Oh yeah, I gotta build scaffolding again. It's been a few days since I played last and built the base. Okay, so I need a lot more logs now. there is 4 walls. I just need to build a roof. Alright, so I need 10 more logs. Alright, so now that I'm enclosed with only one point of entry, this is secure for me. I'm happy with this. So I need to lay down a loot box, storage box, whatever you want to call it. But I gotta go find 2 sheet metal. And those can be hard to find sometimes. Some days you can go around and find 20 of them. Some days you can go around and search all day and find 1. But I'm gonna hop down here. Let's go check for any loot boxes. Yep, one just spawned. Alright, cool. So these are loot boxes. Oh, there's an AK mod. Yes. That'll be nice to have. Some food. Can't carry the duffel bag. Yeah, I'll take the painkillers, I guess. Let me stack, make sure everything's stacked, so. Yeah. Alright, let's dump all that stuff on the ground. But yeah, that's what you'll find in the loot box sometimes. Oh, there's a loot box in here too. Oh, this is a good one. What am I gonna find in here? Oh, just a shotgun. Some tuna. Let me drop you on the ground. Now we could eat this, and then I'll grab the tuna. So once I get my base actually put all together, then I'll have some really nice weapons to use. I'll go ahead and I'll take a quick little drink. Swap that out for my full one. Oh yeah, there's 5x7 in there. So I forget that. That was a nice little loot. Glad I listened to that little voice and looked to look. Let's go check the camp while we're at it then. Oh, there we go, sheet metal. Oh, I don't have the inventory space to pick it up. What am I going to drop? What am I going to drop? Let's actually eat this. Pick up those ones sitting here. So I can do with the food. course it would go there instead of where I wanted it to. Now all I need is one more sheet. Iodine, binoculars. And with my luck, it's right there. No way. That's awesome. I can go up and actually build my box. And actually dump some of my stuff off so I can go pick other things up. Dump all my ammo up. Drop my VSD. I will drop my AK mod for now just because I don't have a lot of ammo for it. Drop a little bit of my extra food so I don't lose that. Water burlap that. Use empty water bottles. 45 ammo. Keep the 5.7 ammo on me. I'll keep the band-aids on me. Keep that piece of food on me. I'll drop 3 boxes of nails. I don't know I grabbed the buff, but I did. Okay, and that's one box almost full. Now, I haven't checked. Let me check the build menu. Before they only let you, yep, they still only let you build 8 of these, which sucks. I wish you could have more, as you think 8 boxes with like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 36 storage spots would be a lot, but that fills up really quick. So yeah. So let's get back to expanding the base a little bit. I want to try and encompass the base around at least one of these trees. So that's one interesting thing about this game. You could build trees right through your base. And once you build walls around it, you can cut as much wood as you want without the fear of getting shot. So let's build a few scaffolding. So if you're just joining us, we're in Deadside after a new wipe and new update. Just sort of rebuilding my base, that way I have a place. Just trying to get myself a little bit bigger, a little bit more secure base. This is going to be the most tedious part of the game, is base building. If you can play this game with friends, that will greatly increase the satisfaction of the game, because you're not sitting there hacking away at a tree by yourself. You have somebody else to talk to, hang out with, and just makes it go by so much faster. But it is a lot better than it was before, base building wise. They did an update on it couple months ago, and they lowered the cost to build things like those scaffoldings. You just take like 36 logs, so you'd sit here for 5 minutes to cut down enough logs just to get one scaffolding, and then your walls were 20, 25, 30, depending upon what you were building. It was just astronomically high, and it just made it really hard to build just the smallest of base. And that didn't stop my buddy and I from building a huge base, but right as soon as we got done building that base is when they updated the game to make it cheaper and easier to build. That was a little frustrating, but then they also got rid of one of the building tools that was required before. Before you needed a hammer and a saw. Now all you need is just a hammer. So the saw isn't even in the game anymore. In my old base, we still had one, but so technically they were still in the game, but you couldn't find them anymore. Really confused a couple new guys when they first came out. Confused me when it first came out, because I was looking for a saw on a new server that I hopped into to play a little bit on, and wasn't finding it. And then I looked at the update notes, and oh, they got rid of it. The convoys are available now. Almost got this thing built bigger so I could start hacking at wood in complete safety. Alright, now just to throw a roof on this thing. So you can pre-build like I'm doing now. You set up, the green things are your blueprints, basically. And you can go through and add items that you have in your inventory to them. And then anybody can go through and fill it. So what a buddy and I will do is we'll pre-build, I think it's 3 is the max items you can build. And while they're building, I'll be out chopping down trees or finding nails or finding materials to build with, and then come back and fill those in while he's out chopping. Then I'll build, So it's a quick way to do it, set up what you need to be built, and sort of prioritize what's getting done. I want to get a roof on this thing just in case there's somebody out there who's more looted than I am. Have already made it down into the bunkers, got himself some hand grenades, and decides to want to lob one through the roof. Haven't had that happen yet, but, you know, as I say, there's a first time for everything, so. Now I am going to go dismantle this wall now, so I don't need it. And I'll get some nails and wood back from it. I do find it funny in this game that your weapons have durability. And you have to keep them repaired and keep them functioning properly. Yet axes and knives don't have durability. You can chop down 1,000 trees. You can kill people with it, and it doesn't lose its sharpness. That's one thing about Daisy that's nice, is you have to keep everything in check. Your weapons, your knives, everything. It all has durability. Your clothing. So maybe one day that'll be added into the game to make it a little more realistic, a little bit more harder. But for now, I'll just be chopping my tree that I built my base around. That will never get knocked down. Again, this is, like I say, it's more of an arcadey version of Daisy. Okay, Daisy's fun. The grind is really long on Daisy, and it gets hard to put in the time and the effort, especially if you're trying to solo it. If you can get in with a group of 4 or 5 people that have the same mindset of, okay, let's find a place, let's build a base, let's do this, let's do this, and you actually have a plan, then it makes Daisy a lot more fun to play. But, oops, sorry, V's auto run in this game, if you didn't know that. And it's right next to B, and I misclicked. Oh, there we go. That's one thing I wish, is if you put a base building block down that should cover the grass, that the grass wouldn't stick through, but it makes this look pretty. Yeah. But for an early development game, it's really fun to play. I mean, I come back and I can play this game for a long time. I mean, let me tell you how many hours I have into this game already, and I just started playing it just this year. And I'm already at 202 hours played. So, a lot of it is just coming in here and doing this. I'll literally sit here and put a piece of tape on my mouse clicker so that way it's constantly cutting the tree down. And I'll watch a YouTube video on my phone until my inventory fills up. It's about normally 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes to fill an inventory full of wood. If it's just the only thing you have in your inventory is wood, you don't have anything else. So I was just asking if you could have teams in the game. Is that the first person talking? Oh, nope. Someone else said what's up. How many do we have in the server? Ooh, we're at 9 now. Let's shift tab that, see if any of the people that used to play in the server are in now. I think I recognize that net name. Majestic Papaya. A couple of these guys I think I recognize. But I don't see the guys that we used to have. Some neighbors on the island. We used to harass each other while we're building our own respective bases. We'd shoot at each other. They didn't like it because they couldn't see us. The way we had our base set up, the way we were shooting from in our base, you just couldn't see us in the base. So we wouldn't stand right at the window. We'd stand back into our base. We intentionally built our base deep so that way you could stand back from the window and be in the darkness. And then their base was pointed towards the sun, so we were also backlit by the sun, so it made our windows look dark, whereas it lit up their entire base. So I'm going to add a second story to this, just so I can get some elevation and get some windows put in to shoot out of. I'm going to put the ladder, or not ladder, but stairs. I wish they'd have ladders. I prefer ladders in my base versus stairs. Support. I do need to make one of these, but I need to get some more sheet metal and some polypropylene. It's going to be... I always forget where they have the stairs at. The ladders. Floors and stairs. There we go. Oh, that's right. I have to remove the deck first. All right. Oh, I clicked on walls again, didn't I? It's been a while since I played the game. Or had to actually build a base in the game, I should say. I play the game quite frequently. Whatever you can build without exposing yourself, do it. That's how we tend to shoot people as we're playing. If they're building a base near us, we'll just wait till they're climbing out on top, like I'm going to have to do here at some point. But the more you can keep your head in cover, the better off you'll be. Alright. some of these tiny small decks. That's why I build my stairs in the center, because these little decking pieces will go all the way around it. Whereas if you build your stairs off to the side, you'll have a gap in the middle that you can fall through. I personally would rather build my stairs off to the side, but I'd also rather have someplace I could actually walk without having the fear to fall. Alright, here's the scary part, is building in the open. Yep, so for the time being, this is just going to be a base building simulator. Not the most exciting gameplay, but it's the part of the game that you gotta get done. You guys ever have any questions, you can feel free to send them out in the chat, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. Get these two walls built, and I gotta run downstairs for a second to grab something. So I will be back in just a minute here. Actually, I want windows on this one. These two. Well, I'm going to hide down here for just a minute, and I will be right back. Enjoy the look of that sign. All right. Yeah, there's another streamer in here. That's awesome. He's streaming on Twitch. Laughing Combat. We're at 8 now. That's a pretty common question that we get asked is, what do you do? What's the purpose of the game? It's an open world survival game. The purpose, the reason of the game is survive. You go out there, you shoot, you kill, you loot. As one server in the game calls it, shoot, loot, and scoot. What's that? AI patrol. Let's go to semi-auto. know I hit one, but with the 5.56 it takes a couple of shots to actually kill them. Unless you hit them in the head. See some movement in the trees. New trader detected. Ooh, that was close. Shoot to save my life sometimes. This is why I put the windows in here. That guy's dead. One down, 2 to go. One guy's wearing a red hat. Just gonna find that red. Oh, them guys aren't really hanging around doing anything. Oop, I see them there running back to continue their walk. He's dead. That's one thing you'll notice if you play this game. Bots have their set route. If you spook them off that route, they will return to where you spooked them at to continue that route. So, if you just hide long enough and wait, they'll come back. And you'll be able to attack them again. Probably going to do a little loop here in just a second. I'm just going to go, I'll go out there and kill this guy real quick. Or close. He did. Reload. No box there. It's a floating tree. Haven't noticed that before. Dismantle. I like grabbing these S85s. They're for a sniper rifle, they're decent for entry level, but you disassemble them and you use them for parts in your crafting table or your repair station. Not really crafting. quests while you're running around. Ooh, new convoy detected. Where are they going to be at? Oh, they're going to walk down this route. Ooh, the traders right there. You'll have a mobile trader pop up in this game, and they'll sell you the 50 cals and weapons that aren't available at the normal trader. What do we got in this box? Another AK mod. I'll take it. Whole boatload of bandages. I don't need that ammo. I'll take the fishing line, just in case I want to build a fishing rod at some point. Hey, look at a boat. So I am being very conservative on my base building right now, mainly because there are so many other players on the server right now. If it was just me, I'd be building a massive base, but I'm going to build it slowly in comparison. To what I normally do. So let's go ahead. It says that there's 10 players, so 2 new players just got on. So I like keeping tabs of who I'm playing against, see if there's anybody I recognize. Nope. That guy just logged in. That is not what I wanted to do. I alt-tabbed instead of shift-tabbed. Alright, shift-tab, there we go. So now I need to figure out where I'm going to put my next staircase. So I'm going to go up again. I like that. Trees in the way a little bit, but I could do worse. So the windows make it a little bit harder. One thing I'd like to see them add into the game is shutters for the windows, so you could walk up to the window and close it if you're being shot at and you need to have a respite from it. But I think that would be a really cool concept. So you don't see that in any other survival games. Oh, that's right. I got a couple weapons I could drop off in the loot box. Let's drop off the bandages. I'll keep one stack on me. Actually, let's stack them. Yeah. Alright. Oh, it's a helicopter. Care package just got dropped. Thought for a second an airboat was coming. There it wasn't. Oh, you can drop that off, and drop that off. I need to pick up another box of nails. I can probably set that there and stack it. And then I need my axe back. So if I find the sheet of plastic, I need to make myself a water collector. You do go through resources pretty quick. This area is good for having food at it, but not water. And you're only allowed to make one water collector in the game. At least you used to only be allowed one, which I think kind of stinks. It'd be nice to have a couple. It's pretty easy to run out of water quickly. That care package is going to draw attention to this area, so I need to be careful building now. Oh, I just hit it. There it is. I'm gonna go throw my VSD in my inventory with a couple boxes of shells, because I feel like this base is gonna garner some attention from that care package being right over there. Yeah, 'cause that care package is right there. I want to say I'm hearing things, but I swear I hear a fan boat. I'm pretty sure I'm just hearing things.
No, the case is not moving in the direction I thought it was going to. Personally, something I wouldn't mind seeing added into the game as far as a tool goes would be a hatchet, half hammer, half axe. So you only need one tool to build with. That would be a pretty cool thing to add, in my opinion. Floors first this time. I can build my little ones now. Ooh, we got some PvP going on. Head in the house killed Lord of Death with the Mosin from 88 meters away. Oh, and Head in the House just killed Omega with an AKSM from 93 meters away. Holy cow, that's a long shot for that little gun. Poor guys. Fresh to the game, getting killed. It sucks. Map. So, somebody has got that crate. I think that was... yeah. Oh, Omega Factor killed Laughing Combat with a TTK from 5 meters away. I'm almost wondering if that was staged. I don't know. You know what? Let's build the staircase a little differently. I'm just gonna put this one over here. Say screw it, I'll have a hole that drops me straight down into this. No, what do we want to build next? Let's take away the big rifle so it doesn't block my view for building. Didn't hear any gunshots, so I don't think they were that close to me. But I mean, I don't know if I'd hear gunshots from 600 meters away. I've ever heard that building sound before. What's my inventory look like? Yep, 40 logs. Let's go upstairs and build a little bit more. Then I'm going to show you guys a little bit something different. I want to go find a few things to help me out here, I think. Now that I'm starting to get a little bit bigger of a base. Alright. So down here, I'm going to dump all my weapons and my ammo and my mostly everything. Let's take an AK mod with me just so I have something. Let's leave that and let's leave 5.7 ammo here. I'll take the box of nails and some 5.56 with me. Let's go out, put the mod away, press F4. And this thing's called a bearing finder. It's crafted using some wire, electrical components, I believe, and a walkie-talkie. Yeah. Craft, items, bearing finder. Oh, just a straight walkie-talkie. It's just a walkie-talkie and wire. If you have a broken walkie-talkie, it's electrical components and wire, and a broken walkie-talkie. This is used to find buried loot stashes, and they can be very useful. A buried loot stash can have weapons, ammo, supplies, and they all have a, what do you call it? Having a brain fart. An emergency beacon in them. That's how you're able to locate them with the bearing finder. And we'll grab that and that, and we'll disassemble. Move that to ground. Disassemble. I will gladly take the BB-19 though. That's a good little weapon for what it is. But the emergency beacons can be used to craft respawn beacons that you can place anywhere around the map. And then you can also use it to craft respawn points inside your base. Without it, you can't respawn in your base. So I want to find at least one, so that way I can have a respawn point inside my base. I'm hoping I get lucky and find one relatively quick. Sometimes you can wander around forever and not find one. I'll explain how to locate it once we actually locate one. There's a little light that'll flash and you'll hear a tone. That light will flash quicker and that tone will beep quicker the closer you get to that item. And once it becomes a solid tone, you take the shovel out and you dig. I drop all my stuff when I'm doing this, just so that way if I get jumped by a player, I don't lose all my good stuff. I lose a bearing finder, but when you die you get a new walkie-talkie, so all you gotta do is find wire and you rebuilt it. Most of the time they don't loot the bearing finder off your body, I've noticed. Of course, today's going to be one of those days where they're going to be hard to find. I'm going to take a drink of water real quick. Come on, start beeping. few more floating trees. Boy, I thought I would have come across one by now. But like I said, sometimes you could walk forever and not find one. And there's times where I found 3 in close proximity. Unless they've done something with the bearing finder and changed how it works. Not sure. A big floating tree. Where have they add prone to the game yet? Nope. That's the other thing. You can't go prone in this game yet. It's rumored to be in an upcoming update. Hopefully they make that a thing. Because then the ghillie suit would actually become useful. Now from base building simulator to a walking simulator. boy. Never had it this slow before, though. I was wondering when I'd run into a wolf. I hate those things. They do 25 damage per hit. Ooh, another floating trees, a couple of them. I think they've limited how many spawn. By now I would have probably run into 5 or 6 of them. Gunshot. Not sure if AI or player. Let's get back to base. Defend myself from there. I think it was AI though. There's an AI checkpoint down there. Nope, that one's not coming. What do we got in here? Looks like just a box of ammo. Yep. Nothing I need. Really hoping I would have found one. I just wandered around for 20 minutes and didn't see a thing. How long have we been streaming for? I don't know. I don't even know what time it is. I just woke up like I want to play some Deadside. Let's stream it. Well, that was a bust. But I did get a BB-19 out of it, or BB-18 or whatever it's, what is it? BB-19. So I'll go loot another chest over here. See what we got going on. Or, I shouldn't say loot another chest. I'm hoping there's another chest over here to loot. Ooh, there's a can of food on the table. Canned beef. Fried fish steak. I'm going to leave a small bottle. Oh, look here, there's a box. What do we got in here to loot? Oh, it's the box that I looted earlier. Hey, look, a broken walkie-talkie. Some fried duck meat. Some logs I don't have to cut down. That boat despawned. Nope, it's still there. Do a quick clear of the base. Make sure nobody's hiding up in here. Wait for me to come home. You know, I think with that, I'm going to get off for the time being. I got some things I got to work on today. I just want to get in here, start my base back up, and get everything going, and figured I'd bring you all along for the ride. So, for those of you that did watch, thank you. And I really enjoyed hanging out with y'all. And for those of you that are watching it after the fact and have